My goodness. Wow. This is really huge, guys. Hello fellow collectors, today we are going to unbox and review this newly released figure of Hot Toys, and this is the Blurgg, a 1/6 scale collectible figure from the Mandalorian TV series. So I haven't picked up the Mandalorian and Blurgg set because this came first. So now I'm gonna open this one and share with you guys. Anyway, before we start, if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell if you want to get notified once I upload a new video, especially Hot Toys. Without further ado, let's get started. Love the print. Figure not included. Or pretty much sure that the Mandalorian figure should be around here. And it's quite heavy, though, you know, it's not a really heavy, but you know, you could really feel the weight. The packaging are pretty neat, I would say, so there's not much of accessories. Oh, that smells good. Right, so let's check first the instruction sheet. Okay, I think that's it. Now let's take a closer look on the Blurgg figure and the base. Okay, so this is the base. I would say looks really good. The paint application looks fantastic. The details and the weathering looks amazing. So now let's get the Blurgg figure. I would say this one looks really cool. Love the details and the paint application looks fantastic. And that is really huge. You know, I can't wait to post this one together with the Mandalorian figure. This is amazing. Alright, so I think that's pretty much everything included in the box. So now let's check some movable parts or articulations and some details. Let's review a little bit. Alright, so there are still articulations on this figure, or like you could move. So this one right here is the legs. I would say you could move a little bit, but not much. Just for maybe for balancing, but not really for walking position or like walking poses. Very minimal. Okay, even the arms, you could also move it, or there's a little bit of articulations, but very limited, I would say. But it's really fun to touch that. I mean, like you could do a little bit of poses for that arms. And then this one right here is kind of like the handle for the bridle that you could, you know, connect to the mouth to control the Blurgg. And the material that they used for this one, of course, leather material, but still looks really good. I like the quality, the texture looks real, looks genuine, I would say. And this one right here is kind of like handle for the saddle, but there's no really saddle. It's just like more like support to, you know, for Mandalorian to sit down there, the back of this Blurgg. And this one is made out of like plastic, rubber material. It's very soft. You could see that I could really move it. And the details, I would say, looks really nice. You know, I mean, like the paint application looks real, pretty cool, I would say. And again, this one is the bridle connected to the mouth of the Blurgg. I think we could remove that, or we could detach that. I'm not really sure. I could feel that there's some garter inside that you could really stretch out. But I think the reason why they use that garter material is not to scratch that mouth, like, I mean, like inside. I'm not sure, or you could easily remove that. So yeah, but I tried to open the mouth, but it's not movable, so probably it's not detachable, you know, unless you go into force it. But yeah. Okay, so I think that's it for those movable parts. So now let's attach the Blurgg figure to the base so it can really stand properly. I think this one right here, in my personal opinion, I would say the paint application is quite light. You know, it's not that really strong, I would say. kind of bit like a bit of toyish, look. I mean, I think Hot Toys could do better than this. They could make this more realistic if they make the color more vibrant, more strong, something like the texture more strong, more sharp. Then it will look like more, real Blurgg right there. But I think this part right here on the lips, they make it more lighter too, so that's why it's kind of like, look like a toyish look. Yeah, I'm just saying, that's just my, personal opinion. But however, the colors of the gums and the teeth, it looks more sharper than the lips or the face of the Blurgg. I think it looks fantastic. The weathering, the texture looks more vibrant, I would say. So you could really tell that more realistic on the teeth and the gums compared to the face of the Blurgg. I'm just saying that's my personal opinion, so I'm not sure about you guys. And for the eyes, I would say it's quite good. It's not a really strong, but I would say it's pretty decent. Right, so now I have the Mandalorian figure here, the first released. So again, I haven't opened or haven't picked up the Mandalorian Blurgg set, so I just have this one for the meantime. So I just want to show you guys the the difference, the height. I think it looks pretty okay. I think it's very accurate, I would say. I think just a little bit, the Blurgg should be a little bit taller, I think, in my opinion. That's what I remember. But for sure, it's not really a big difference. And I'm not really sure if there's any big difference in terms of articulations from this first release of Mandalorian compared to the new version. So probably they update that, or they added some articulations for us to be able to sit down that Mandalorian figure to this Blurgg. But as you can see, I managed to sit this first version of Mandalorian to this Blurgg. I think it's totally fine, especially if you're on a budget and you do want to purchase the set. Then I think getting the Blurgg figure alone is a great decision. At least you could really save a lot, and you could purchase other things, other figures. Yeah, I think just the Blurgg figure, I think it's totally fine. You're gonna love this one. And so my overall thoughts on this Blurgg figure, I would say it looks incredible, although there are some flaws that you might not like it, especially in my opinion, or some of the the one I mentioned. But I think it's still a great looking figure. It's going to look great on your display, especially if you're going to purchase two, then that's going to look great. But it's just that the space. But for me, yeah, I'm not sure, because since I purchased two, I'm not sure if I'm going to let go this one or I'm gonna keep it. I'll wait until Kulil arrive, then I could see them riding together. That's gonna be really fun. Anyway, just let me know what you think about this figure. Just comment down below, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, until then, see you in the next one. Peace.